Oh look, more snow. It's exactly what I wanted. Hello, Miss Rocketeers. I'm sick. I've run out of tissues. This is very unfortunate in class, especially because I've only got these guys, and that's not exactly sanitary. But I have orange juice, and here's my bathroom. Well, you guys wanted to see the bathroom. The floor is wet, so sinks, stall, 2 shower stalls. I normally prefer this one on the right. The one on the left, as you can see, is handicapped. As for why a dorm on the 3rd floor with no elevator has a handicapped shower, I don't know. And here's me. Hello. I look awful because I'm sick. And yesterday I did the thing about the library card, so here's that. Library cards? I just watched your video. Back up. I'm kind of getting sick. This is my Princeton Public Library card, as you can probably tell. See, it's got my name on the back and all that. I don't live in Princeton right now, but, you know, when I do, I don't really like libraries. I'm sorry, but I don't like the idea of giving books back. See, when I love a book, I get yelled at, but I bend the pages, and I like a book that's loved, and when I have a book, I want it to be mine, and I want to do what I want with it. I don't want to have to give it back. I don't want to have to play nicely with it. I've never used the school library to take anything out. I've read stuff, but I've always just, like, found a nook in the library and read to myself for a little while, but I assume that if I did, I'd need to use my school ID, so there's that. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with libraries. I just personally think that I would rather own a book than borrow it. That's just me. As far as reading goes, I had to read this for class, or part of it for class. It's Writing Machines by N. Catherine Hales. Don't read it. Don't ever read it. It's so boring. I love this class. I hated that book. It was awful. Don't go near it. I accidentally ended up auditioning for a play. I wasn't planning on it. I knew that the play is going on. Borg, the Brandeis Official Readers Guild, it's mostly sci-fi, fantasy stuff. They do a play every year, and this year they're doing Arthur Conan Doyle's play, Sherlock Holmes. And I wasn't planning on auditioning, but then, the thing is, all the geek clubs at Brandeis are kind of incestuous and have a lot of the same members, obviously, and so I went to Borg, and then I went to BCBC, the Brandeis Comic Book Club, and there was this kid, Bernie, and he was at both of them, and he was like, oh, are you going to Gamers Club? And I was like, I don't know, should I? And he was like, you've already done 2 out of 3, so I went to Gamers Club, and that was all tabletop and card games that with ridiculous rules that I didn't understand, like, think Magic the Gathering, but even more complicated, and that's totally over my head. I'm an English major, I don't know this shit. So then, Shannon, who runs Borg, comes in, and it's like, oh my god, she's my savior, let her get me out of here. And then Shannon's like, oh, are you here to audition? And I was like, I wasn't exactly, and she's calling over Ryan, the kid who's directing. She's like, Ryan, please come audition. And I was like, So I've signed up for a small part. And the thing, I was like, well, I'm only auditioning, right? And they're like, this is the Borg play, so they may have to be double or triple casting parts, so once I've auditioned, I'm basically in. So we'll see how that goes. That was a good story, Leah. Oh, and then I ordered some DVDs off Amazon, that, like, things that I always meant to buy and never did, because I had some leftover money, so I got Love Actually, Mean Girls, Bring It On, and Waitress. 4 things that I should own already, but didn't, so those will be coming soon, and that's good. I think I'm done for now. I love you all very much. I'm trying to think if there's any specific shout-out that I wanted to do. Nothing is coming to mind. So, yeah. Bye. I love you. Bye. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.